Right, well, that's what I'm trying to say. I've never met anyone like you. Okay, right, everyone's unique, but still, I have made a living taking adventurers from other lands and teaching them how to survive up here in the north. And outside of a few minor things, you really haven't needed my help all that much. So I'm wondering why it is that you agreed to bring me along with you. Honestly, it just kind of feels like I'm slowing you down. Well, I'm happy to help. It's always great to meet someone as interesting as you are and spend time with them, get to know them. You're probably right, and I'm looking way too deeply into this. But I just can't help but wonder, why? Why here? Why me? Why? Because I really do think you're blessed by a god of some sort. Honestly, the things I have witnessed you accomplish are. It's like something out of a legend. But I've seen it with my own eyes. I know it's real. I know it's true. And yet part of me still refuses to believe it, because how could it be true? How can you take on so many challenges and come out without even a scratch? It's intriguing, very intriguing. I. Right, well, even if I can't learn, even if it's just something unique to you, that alone is reason enough to continue hanging out with you. But I don't see why you continue hanging out with me. Like I said, I'm just slowing you down. But I am. I quite literally am. You have to keep stopping and making sure I'm okay. I don't have to do the same for you. And I appreciate it. I really appreciate that you do that for me. But it seems like you don't need me here. And I'm really wondering, if you don't need me, why are you even paying my fee? You could just tell me you no longer need my services. I would go back to the city, find odd jobs to do, and. Well, I can't argue against that. If you like my company, I'm confused and also very honored you feel that way. It's not every day that I meet someone like you, and it's even less often that someone like you wants to hang out with a mere mortal like me. You're very kind for saying so. I don't mean to change the subject, but I will take the opportunity to do so. This is the fort we've been looking for, right? Well, how many other forts can there be on this side of the mountain? It's too bad we don't have some sort of a display that just pops up in front of our face to tell us the name of this location. That would be incredibly convenient. But it does look like the right place. Looks like it was described. Shrouded in trees on the edge of the mountain. Covered in the shadow of that mountain. It does look like the right place. And you're quite certain there are necromancers here. Yes? Well, look. I might be here as, a traveling companion, but I'm not the one in charge of this organization here. That's you. And I wouldn't have it any other way. If someone's going to be in charge, it should be the one chosen by the gods. Right? I just want to make sure we don't barge into the wrong place. Right. That would look very badly on us. It would be a crime to do that. But if you are sure... Oh, how do you want to handle this? That works just fine for me. So, the usual then. I will never understand how, wearing such little armor, You can run in head first without even scoping out the area. And they waste everyone before you, but it is quite a sight to behold. Well, of course, it's healing magic. It's one of my specialties, and I am very, very happy to help you feel better after a long fight, or even in the middle of one. It's an honor. It really is. Now then, if we keep talking as we draw closer, we're likely to be noticed. And you may be virtually indestructible, but I am not, so I would like to keep it a little quiet going forward. I'll follow your lead. From the looks of things, this place has been abandoned for quite a long time. You're sure it's the right place? I don't mean to doubt you. It just doesn't look like anyone's lived here in ages. And I know necromancers do tend to have interesting decor choices. But they still leave signs of living, of life. There are none here. Unless this is just a trap. It could be a trap. Why would you walk right in and spring a trap intentionally? You want to get yourself killed? Can you die? That's such a strange question to even ask. But I genuinely don't know. If anyone is immortal, it would be you. Look, taking out giants is one thing, but handling a herd of mammoths? That is entirely something else. These necromancers, they have no chance. That is entirely something else. These necromancers have absolutely no chance, assuming they're here. Well, it does seem like there has been magic in this area. I'm not very skilled at it, no, but I can pick up on traces. Might want to bring a mage along with us next time. Right. I mean a more book-smart, experienced... I'm not making this better, am I? You know what I mean, right? Someone who specifically studies the nature of magic, not someone who's incredibly powerful at wielding it for seemingly no reason at all. Well, you do. You do. And it's impressive. Very impressive. But this feels like a trap. You don't by any chance have detect life or detect death, do you? Damn. No, I don't. If I did, I wouldn't be asking. I guess we'll have to search the old-fashioned way. By all means, if you want to go first, go ahead. I'll hold my shield ready. And my magic. And be ready for whatever might come our way. Not that I think you need the help, but I want to at least feel useful. I don't want to be dead weight. Oh gods, I knew there was a trap here. Oh, shit, how do I... No, I don't know how to get out of this. I can't pick locks or anything. Usually the key is kept somewhere inside in these old places. I think you'll have to go on without me. I don't have a better solution. You're all right. You didn't get hit by anything, did you? No, I know. We haven't been traveling together long, but I feel like I've learned your skills and abilities pretty well so far, and by any chance you haven't been hiding lockpicking from me, have you? There's no way I'm getting through this, but rattling cage. Maybe? No. Well, I guess we're going to need to, hope that the key is further inside, and it looks like I won't be able to help you. It's not like you got captured, you dove out of the way. Flawlessly, I might add. It's very impressive. I wish I'd... whatever training you've taken to learn how to do that. Well, unfortunately, I'm not quite as gifted as you are. I would very much appreciate you searching high and low for that key. I know you did offer, and I appreciate it, like I said. But you don't really have to. I know so many people would just walk off. Because where there's one trap, there's always more. And they usually increase in lethality, not decrease. This is just to capture someone likely to do experiments on. Yes, if anyone can get me out of here, it's definitely you. And I guess I will have to make myself busy in here while you're... You know what I can do while you search for the key? I can start preparing some healing potions. I do have all of my materials and ingredients with me. And as invulnerable as you are, you do seem to appreciate healing potions. So I will prepare as many as I can while you figure out how to get me out of here. Is that a good plan? Okay. Well, it's only morning, and I can handle the cold fairly well. So I'm not worried about that. I'm more worried what happens if the owners of this place come back while you're inside and I'm out here. Do try and hurry, please. I'd hate for you to come back and I'm not here. I would feel bad. You know, I've really grown to like you over the time we've been adventuring together. I enjoy your company. I enjoy... Well, yes, it's very safe with you around. I've gone on adventures with many others, and a lot of them, they get themselves killed, or they're reckless and get me in danger. You are always jumping in front of things to make sure I'm okay. And that means a lot. It really does. But I don't think here and now is the place to have this kind of discussion. So if you'd like to continue it, and I can thank you properly later, maybe you can find that key? I don't know, it's some sort of unwritten rule. The key is always in some container deep inside, and... phrasing. First, you go deep inside the fort, and we'll see what happens later. I'm holding you up, and I should know. I will be fine out here. You go and do what it is you do best, and tear this place to shreds, and I will be waiting. Oh, eagerly awaiting your return. Now then, there's not a whole lot of room in here, I guess. Better sit down and make myself comfortable. And start with these flowers. At least there's a nice view, nice breeze. It could be worse. I've been trapped in worse places. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. It is so fortunate that I was able to get my hands on this mortar and pestle. Making potions without it is so much more difficult. Is that wheat I see? Can I reach that through the... Damn it. I can't quite reach. Hopefully I can have something decent up and ready before you. You're back already and you found the key? Gods. I really am lucky to have met you. You know that, right? There are so many other people I've gone on adventures with, and not a single one of them are as capable as you. Ah, oh, yes, I did manage to get a couple ready, but you were so quick. They're not quite prepared. It's in progress. And since you got me out, there's plenty of wheat over there. I'm gonna grab some of that because that will really amplify the healing potency of the potions. Well, it's important. It's very important. And oh my god. You don't feel that. How do you not? There's an arrow sticking out of your back. How are you not bleeding? Plot armor. You know, I still don't understand what that is, but it seems to be very powerful. Here, let me take care of this for you. Hold still. Still no blood. Do you even have blood? No, it's at some point I suppose I'll get used to this. It's just so strange. So were there necromancers in there? Interesting. I guess they ran off. Do you suppose their undead minions chased them away with Daedra? Really? And you just casually rip their hearts out without any sort of... You know, I did sort of hint subtly, or not so subtly earlier. My gods, you are so goddamn sexy. You are undefeatable, and that is the biggest turn on I've ever seen. Let alone taking into account the fact that you are so willing to jump in front of danger to protect me. I've never had that. That means more than you could possibly ever know. Well, I'll come right out and say it. I want you. I want to share a bed with you. I want to lay with you. I want to feel you. Well, if you're quite sure you agree and feel the same way, why don't we start pitching our tent right now? There's nothing for miles. There's no need to worry. You made sure there's no one inside. It's just the two of us. I want all of you. Hello, everyone. Star here, and thank you for listening to this video, audio, vadio kind of thing. This is Skyrim Part 3, and I have a confession. I was sitting here for a good, 10-15 minutes trying to figure out how the hell to record a fight scene with only one person in the audience, and I couldn't figure it out. So I just went with, oops, I'm stuck in a trap and now you have to save me. Because why not? Who doesn't want to save some gorgeous blonde bombshell who is then in debt and head over heels for you? That sounds like a great time, right? So that's what we're going with. I did, kind of want to play a joke, because, in Skyrim, if you get hit by arrows, they just stick out at you, and they just kind of sit there, and you can't do anything about it. And originally, I thought an arrow sticking out of your head, but, I don't know, back just kind of flowed more naturally, seeing as you walk towards the cage from inside of the building, and all that. But yeah, more Skyrim jokes. Hopefully, they're appreciated. I know I already did plot armor, but also it's such a great one. I'm probably going to keep doing it. And at some point, probably next episode, because I am most definitely doing another one after this, we're going to discover that you're Dragonborn. So that is upcoming, and I'll figure out how to work that. In the meantime, we're going to be sharing a very comfortable tent together and having a wonderful night and day and night and day, I think. So, that's that. That's where that's left. That's how that is. It's canon. And I think that's all I've got for now. So, I'll see you in the next one. Thank you. And goodbye for now. Mwah. I'm not going to argue. You want to go first? By all means, go for it. Well, he's invincible. Come on. This is established. It's lore. It's fact.